So for those who don't know, this is what we were left on at the end of Shenmue 2 from like 2000, 2001, all the way up until 19, not 19, I saw it, 1986 right there. Up until 2019, we had nothing.
This wasn't written with your comfort in mind. Nah. Made my decision, wasn't tough to decide. Nah. Me and my boys, we get it done every time. Gotta earn it, you can't just jump in the line. You'll get rushed to the side. I top my division, I've been building since I started. In the parking lot, I parked it. I came in while picking targets. My career cannot be tarnished. I'm a champion regardless. Celebrate, but this a different kind of lucha party. We are not alike.
Hello everyone, welcome to another KAS Reacts, another anime reaction. Today I'm excited because this is something you guys know I covered not only the original initial trailer, but the final trailer that was, put out a couple weeks ago. On top of that, I also, as you guys know, I reviewed Shenmue 1 and 2 as well as Shenmue 3 and interviewed my good friend Corey Marshall, who voiced, well, originally, he was the original voice of Ryo Hazuki, I'm not sure who the new voice actor is, but I did that podcast and I'll link everything down below. But yeah, we're going to be looking at the Shenmue animation that just dropped. As of the time of this recording, it just dropped an hour ago. I was a little tied up, I didn't get to it the minute it dropped, but we're going to be covering it now. So we're going to go ahead and dive into it and stop wasting time. Before we do that, make sure you sub to the channel, ding the notification bell, share with someone you think would enjoy it. Also, if you want to support what we do, we got Patreon over on patreon.com/Mekel Kasanova and merch on Teespring and TeePublic. All that being said, links for everything's in the description. We're going to go ahead and get into this because, I've been waiting for this for a hot minute. As a Shenmue fan, as a 20-plus year veteran fan, let's go ahead and do it. The medallion, okay. Oh my God, there is the theme. Ooh! Oh. Yeah, this is straight from Shenmue 2. Yo, the animation in this is ridiculous. Yo, the music is giving me chicken skin right now. Oh my God. So for those who don't know, this is what we were left on at the end of Shenmue 2 from like 2000, 2001, all the way up until not 19, I saw it, 1986 right there. Up until 2019, we had nothing. Yo, I'm loving it. Yo, this is top-notch animation. Okay, so they're doing a duality of the storytelling. Because she wasn't really in the first one beyond like, points here and there for like plot, but like, yeah, bunch of bonchos, huh? The voice acting is top notch. Loving it so far. I like how like this is showcasing how like, because if you play Shenmue 1, Ryo is a very big fish in a small pond. And in Shenmue 2, he's in a damn ocean. In a sun. Yeah. 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 They nailed it. I love it, man. Yo, I'm loving this. With one hand. One hand. Because you always get the impression from that part that there's something between those two. Okay, so this is giving a little bit of early, like, what happened before the intro or the beginning of like Shenmue 1. So here we are. We're about to dive straight into Shenmue 1. This is cool, like setting up all the other stuff that Ryo was doing. So now we're about to run into like Londi and everything. In Sun. Yo, they getting the vibe perfectly good right here. What? They could have made Londi a little bit more intimidating, menacing here. So you got the scar. It's the first person to put him on his ass. Damn. This dude. One of the most annoying fights in the game. Ryo, is not gonna hear that. Yo, I love that they're like adding so much like outside like details to what's happened in the game that you didn't see because you're stuck seeing it from Yo's perspective. Like this is just adding so much additional context. I fucking love it, man. These basics are saying Juya Nayan Dayo. Yeah, I want more scenes with Tom. We gonna get that? Yeah, he's they added the stomach effect. Yeah. Tom. Yo, the music is so good. Tom. I love this inner monologuing too. It adds so much to this. Yeah, they definitely humanized him more in this. Again, going back to that big fish in a small pond. Ooh. Ooh. There you go. Ooh. Yo. Yo, this is fire. I love it. So I'm guessing she might play a more prominent role. I hope so. I really do. Yo, this is going ham. God damn. Yo, it's got the directional arrows for the game. Forklift racing was a shit though in Shenmue 1. All right, so this is going to go. Is this going to go all the way up into like Shenmue 3? Oh man. Oh man. Well, yo, I got a lot to say right now. I got a lot to say. Yo, as a Shenmue fan, like I said, 20-year vet, bro, this right here for a first episode went hard. Yo. Okay, so for anyone, if you've never played Shenmue, shame on you for one, because it's one of the greatest games of all time. And it's easily playable now, easily accessible. I mean, you can play it on PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Series. Honestly, at this point, there's so many different ways you can dive into it. I like how, because of how good Shenmue 1's story was, the problem was when you were playing it, right? When you were playing Shenmue 1, because it literally immersed you in the world. You were literally in Yokosuka and living like the 24-hour time frame as Ryo. So you literally had to go to certain places at certain times, literally in-game clock, and if you missed it, you literally had to sit and wait. Well, they fixed that in Shenmue 2, but the first game, it was a slow burn. It started off with a bang with what we saw happen with Londi killing Iwao and beating up, just knocking Ryo in his ass with one hit and then choking him out till he killed Iwao. And then it literally became a detective game. You're trying to search and find clues, and it was a slow burn. It was a really, really slow burn that took a long. It took a long time, right, to get to something interesting happening, because it's kind of like real life. Things don't just boom, 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 boom happen. So with this adaptation of it, not only are we getting that original story that from Shenmue 1, they're contextualizing it and adding additional details to it, which is something I absolutely love that they're doing. On top of that, they're cutting out the slow points, if that's the fair thing to say, like the points where it's like it dragged and dragged and dragged. They're cutting that out, so you can enjoy the story more coherently. It's more cohesive, because I think if they put in all the slow points, you look at it like, especially with the 22-minute format of anime, or 19 to 22-minute format, you're looking at probably waiting like 4 or 5 seasons before something actually happens. So I'm like loving the fact that they condensed that down. This portrayal of Ryo, depending on how you want to say Ryo, Io, Ru. Well, not Ru. That's R-Y-U. Ryo or Io. He's definitely coming through a lot better as being like confident, cocky, very sure of himself. And again, as I constantly said throughout this entire reaction, he's a very big fish. He's a goddamn whale in a pond, right? So when Londi showed up and basically gave him them hands, or that hand, right? That one hand. He realized how small of a world he had been living in, right? And how he needed to get better. Now in the game, it kind of, like that journey just kind of it took a while to get there, but this, like, things are just happening, popping in place that are like nudging him on, and we're not, like I said, dealing with the slow, boring points. But that battle right there was so good. And then, oh my god, can we talk about not only the voice acting? The voice acting, as much as I love my friend Corey Marshall's voice acting as Ryo, um, that was from a time when voice acting was not where it is now. It was very stilted, and then especially in Shenmue 3, it was intentionally stilted. Um, and so now you got a new voice actor, a lot of new voice cast, you know, and the delivery, the cadence, everything is just so much better, so much more believable. Now that could be something that could be a point of contention for a lot of people who may just be purists and just want the original feel from back in the day, from the, you know, the Dreamcast originals for 1 and 2, and how they changed things, like they somewhat modernized but kept it, the aesthetics the same in Shenmue 3. Me, I like the change because it makes it that much more impactful. The music was so on point. I was in my feelings. Like, dead ass, I was in my feelings hearing the music. Nostalgia was coming over me. Like, I'm trying to think, do I have the I don't think I have the Phoenix Mirror coin over here. I'm over here like, yo, I need to get the coin so I can go ahead and just give it to Lottie. Give him the Phoenix Mirror, like, yo, because oh man, I had to hold back the tears a couple times though, man, because hearing the Shenmue theme, just seeing this all play out, like, it's honestly though, like, as someone who played this back on the Sega Dreamcast, like back in '99, and then playing it again when I reviewed it, and then also doing a whole live stream playthrough of 1, 2, and 3. It's just something, as a fan, you never would have thought we would have gotten to this point where we've got an anime adaptation, because Shenmue, you know, Yu Suzuki was a very, very, very ambitious designer. Like, honestly, he's a man that is a legend when it comes to game development, because he is pioneered in so many ways. He's changed the way fighting games were, you know, narrative story games. The reason we have, you know, button prompts or I forgot, what do they call them? Damn it, I can't think of the name of it. But the reason we have that in video games is because of Yu Suzuki. The man was ahead of his time. And honestly, with Shenmue 3, as much as I loved it, the public reception of it was disheartening to hear people not be able to put respect on his name. But the fact that the journey got to continue, I'm not mad about that at all. I'm still holding out for us getting Shenmue 4 and more stuff like this. I hope, from the way this animation, like that outro video, it looks like Shenmue is going to be going all the way to, I'm assuming, Shenmue 3, or where, you know, the end of Shenmue 2, with all the characters that they showed. I can't wait till we see Ren. Anyways, powerful first episode. Absolutely loved it. I can't wait to see where it's gonna go from there. This was amazing. And honestly, if you've played Shenmue 1, 2, and 3, you can appreciate this a hell of a lot more. If you've never played Shenmue, you've always been curious about it, but the archaic, as of now, design of how the game plays out may, if it runs you off, then just watch the anime and look at like cutscenes from the game. Honestly, that's kind of blasphemy, because a lot of people will probably flame me for saying that, but honestly, you know, everyone can't get into Shenmue like that. Even though I think people should experience it, a lot of people probably are not going to get into it like that. But to me, as long as you can experience Shenmue in any way that you can, that's how it's going to grow. We can't, can't gatekeep it to be in certain things. But yeah, that's my thoughts, my reflections. Powerful fucking first episode. I absolutely loved it. Love the voice cast. Love the way all this went down. And yeah, I can't wait for the next episode. I want you guys to let me know what you think down in the comment section down below. Did you watch this first episode of Shenmue the Animation? Did you like it? Did you like the the new voice cast? Did you watch it in English or Japanese? Let me know what you think. Like, let's get this conversation going. And if it's your first time, why don't you let me know what you think? Like, if this is your first introduction to Shenmue, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Anyways, if you enjoyed this reaction, make sure you like the video, sub to the channel if you haven't already, share it around with someone you think would enjoy it. And also, if you want to support what we do, because hey, keeps the lights on and everything like that, become a Patreon supporter, patreon.com/Mekel Kasanova, or channel member here on YouTube, or also we got merch on Teespring and TeePublic. All that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have an aloha rest of your day. I'm so happy to finally see Shenmue the Animation. You have no idea. I'm starting to choke up a little bit, but I'm holding it down. No thug tears yet. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Mahalo for making it to the end of the video. And if you found anything of importance or substance that you gained from watching this, make sure you leave a comment down in the comment section below. If you haven't already, make sure you sub to the channel and ding the notification bell. That way you stay up to date on all the content that you get from my channel, from podcasts, streams, reviews, impressions, reactions, and so much more. If you want to support what we do have channel memberships. We've got Patreon, we've got Subscribe Star, as well as coffee, which I would love to be drinking some coffee right now, which I am. That's some good coffee. But anyway, we got all of that, and we also have merch on Teespring and TeePublic, so make sure you go check that out. And all that being said, I just hope to see you in the next video that I put out. So hey, see you around.